So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Salah. Oh, super find. Schmeichel catches it safely. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aim forwards. That's good vision. Mosquera cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard cuts it out. Koller is onto it in a flash. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tchouaméni makes the interception. Szoboszlai. Beckenbauer. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Header! He will be livid with himself.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Dink through. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Szoboszlai tries to dink it through. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. That's a little off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dinks one through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Bale. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That was always going to be the keepers. Tchouaméni. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Floated through. Caceres. Koller might just make this. And that could set him on his way. And it's Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Lam. Beckham. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Caceres. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Nesta. No luck with that dink over the top. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, he's just misjudged that one. In comes the corner. Beckham standing over it. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. 60 minutes played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's had it nicked away. That's a good ball played into space. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is... He's got the shot away! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He won't be happy with that one. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now that's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mohamed Salah. Here's Chouameni. Beckenbauer. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caceres.
Bale really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Tries a shot! Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? Decent hit! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Number 7, Maldini.
Great hit! And another try! He's got a goal! Royce duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, super find. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to dink it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé. Chouameni. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Look at the space here. Now it's Beckham. Chance for the header! And more and more and more. There is is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
The goal scorer.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Collar, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Substitution in progress.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! Oh, that's magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Algiers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rudiger makes the interception. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Colomboani. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Collier. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Lahm. That is good strength. That's a throw.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. Lahm. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. And the ball's a good... Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And Beckham!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have...
And the shot! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about. That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played in deep. Big header! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Kolomouani. Kolomouani is onto this, and he's got the beating of his man. Kolomouani with a beautifully timed run. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Collier, out to the left it goes. And it's Salah. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's lofted through here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, nicely intercepted. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Collier. Collar! He's got to be in here! Perez. Oh, no joy this time. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a great ball. Mohamed Salah! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. And it's Lam. That's been cut out, well played. Perez. He has found the way through. Perez. It is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Vardiol. Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Perez. There's the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rudiger cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lobbed in behind. And he's taking no chances there. White. Bale. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Alger have the chance to go the other way. Perez. Good purposeful running this. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Perez. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Looks to go up and over. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. That'll be a throw-in. Colomboani. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Pirlo. Beckham with the cross. Oh, what a climb! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Turns and goes back.
Angers clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pass is just off target. Bruno Fernandes. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if the
climbs up big, and it's there. And surely that settles it. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Salah. White. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's the chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Oh, super find. Oh, the big chance! Oh, taken with style. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their...